Hello and welcome to another episode of Codo Cinema podcast show, where I, or should I say, Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme of Cinema Films, talk about movies. This is your Sorcerer Supreme himself, Doctor Strange, the cinema of cinema films. Well, Codo Man, hang on, let me bring him in. And I'm your host, Mark Codo, aka Codo Man, the myth, the legend. Yep. And on my side is
And I go by the name Christian Taylor, and I'm happy to be back here yet again. This is going to be a lot of fun because what are we talking about today, Codo Cinema?
Today we are going to be talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League. Wait a minute, Zack Snyder's Justice League. I thought we were talking about more of Marvel.
Yeah, Codo Man already covered this a while ago, but we are at the 1 year mark since the Snyder Cut was released.
Impressive. Wait a minute. Then what am I doing here? What am I doing here? And who's this Codo Man person standing here for?
Yeah, Strange. We kind of had to change the list up a little bit. So, we're discussing DC. We don't want to get any copyright strikes or anything, or the fans getting really confused. So I want to, leave for a little bit, come back, and we'll get this problem figured out, all right?
Okay. All right, fine. But hey, I ain't a retcon, even though the Mandarin said I was a retcon of something.
Yep.
I'm not really a retcon, am I?
No, we're not going to retcon you. You're too cool. You are one of the best MCU characters right now. We can't do that to you. You're awesome.
Hey, I appreciate that. All right, Codo Man. Here, I'll take the spot. Well, I'm just gonna go through this portal right here. All right, folks. I'll see you in the sequel. Okay. Whew. Man, that Doctor Strange person right here, or hero, he's cool, right?
Yeah, very.
I mean, who cares that Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme of Cinema Films, is retcon? I mean, he's a cool guy.
Yep, I totally agree.
So anyway, we are taking a break from Marvel because the previous episodes that Christian and Marshall Mathers and I have been talking about in the past few episodes lately were the Marvel cinematic films from phases 1 through 3.
And we had a lot of fun recording those. If you want to check those out, you can find them on the WEIU website, and you can find all those. And they were a lot of fun to record. So I recommend.
Yeah. So now we're gonna transition to another multiverse.
Yeah, you could say that.
And now this one is going to be the DC extended universe. Now this film we're going to talk about is Zack Snyder's Justice League, as we've mentioned at the start. Is that right?
Absolutely. We are at the 1 year mark, so I think it's very important that we discuss about the films released 1 year later.
Yeah.
And just really bring into the fold just how big of an impact this film really had with fans, starting the whole trend of release a Snyder Cut, and the fans got what they wanted. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, this is one of the first times that something like that has ever happened.
I mean, to be fair though, for a director's cut like Justice League, it's not the first film to have like a director's cut.
No, but it's one that the fans demand for. I believe Warner Brothers wasn't going to release it, but it got so popular with all the trends of release the cut that they finally gave in and released it.
Right. I think
that's the first time that fans were like, "Hey, can you please release this so we can see it?" Kind of thing.
I agree, and I wanted to see what Zack Snyder's vision was going to look like.
Yes.
And on top of that, this wasn't the only DC film to ever get a director's cut.
No, Batman versus Superman got a director's cut with an extra 30 minutes.
Yeah, an extra 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think it was an extra 30, something like that. So we've gotten these, recently. It's not a new thing, but this one is special because it's an entirely different movie with the vision of another director.
Yeah, even Superman 2, the one with Christopher Reeve, also had a director's cut as well that came out almost, correct me if I'm wrong, almost 30 years later.
Yeah, because they're director's cuts are actually getting pretty big now recently. Like Godfather Part 3 recently just got a director's cut with like an hour and something of new material no one has seen before. So they're actually becoming very popular. And another popular director's cut right now that fans are demanding for is another Batman film, the Joel Schumacher cut of Batman Forever.
Yeah, I mean, I heard about that too.
Yeah, and that's still pretty famous going on right now because apparently that movie was a completely different cut, and there's like, I believe they said there was like an hour and something of extra footage that you haven't seen before, which would make the film about the same length as the 2022 Batman film, which is around 3 hours.
Yeah, I totally get that too. And looking back at Zack Snyder's Justice League now, it's really, I know it's been a year already, and from the sounds of it, it's like people are pretty impressed that now we get to see Zack Snyder's full vision of what the Justice League film was originally going to be.
Yeah, and after we talked about, Josh Whedon, the Josh Whedon cut, Josh Whedon.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that cut, it just didn't work for most of the fans.
It did not hold up.
Yeah,
well.
because Whedon tried to
replicate Marvel.
Yeah, and that just doesn't work. You can't just mix DC and Marvel together. They're both completely different things.
Mm-hmm.
And with Zack Snyder, I think he learned. The main thing for me, the reason why I think this cut learned so well is I think he really paid attention to the things the fans brought up from the previous films. Like, they took out a lot of the stupid humor. They made Batman and not killing people.
I mean, they made Batman and Joss Whedon's cut look like Adam West a bit.
Yeah.
Well, not entirely, but
yeah, like my 2 cents on that. It's like the Whedon cut. Batman was the most useless character on the team. Like he did absolutely nothing to help him out. Like he was like Black Widow on the Avengers. Like he's just fighting aliens, fist fighting, while everybody else is flying and having superpowers, and here he is with just a grapple gun. You know, like he wasn't really contributing too much.
Yeah, and really, I mean, look, I give respect to Joss Whedon for at least trying to do something in the 2017 Justice League film, but what we know now of Joss Whedon, because there's been a lot of behind-the-scenes issues between Joss Whedon and the Justice League cast, particularly with Ray Fisher and Gal Gadot.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. There's been a lot of things coming out about, Josh Whedon recently, like a lot of allegations and everything. And it's not really, we can't really know for sure at this time, but I bet there's a lot of things that went on behind the scenes that
did not go well.
That did not go well, and what led to this cut being so bad.
Yeah. So, jumping into Zack Snyder's Justice League, the plot is basically similar. Actually, hang on. Before I jump into the film, just give a brief background on Justice League on my end, because on this show, Justice League has become a heavy topic on the Codo Cinema show, because I have already done 4 episodes of this. I have done 4 episodes of Justice League, talking about Justice League, including the Snyder cut and Joss Whedon's cut,
which we also talked about together, and you can find on the list of podcasts as well.
So anyway, after this episode, if you want to check out my other Justice League episodes on Codo Cinema, don't forget to check out episode 50, episode 55, episode 65, and 76.
Very nice.
Yep. So if you get the chance after this episode, don't forget to check out those episodes. So obviously the plot of this film follows this follows the events after Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
Where Superman is now dead. Where Superman is dead, and now Steppenwolf comes to Earth with his army of parademons to hunt down the 3 Mother Boxes, which brings in the Justice League to team up and stop Steppenwolf.
Yeah, and I think this film, just from the opening alone, I thought was very nice, because the opening states how big a deal this was of Superman being killed.
Yeah,
and
Superman's
it was
dead.
and it was recapping, you know, like as the film opens up with him being killed by what's the monster's name again?
Doomsday.
Doomsday. That's
Or
right.
at least I think it was.
Yeah, it was Doomsday, something like that.
I mean, come on, it's just the design for Doomsday.
Yeah, it was the design,
Yeah.
and really brought in the impact of what his death did.
Yeah,
What it caused.
It really did. It really did, and it really impacted the entire, not only the world but also the members of the Justice League. Like I'm pretty sure. Like I'm pretty sure I'm talking about Aquaman because I remember the scene. No, yeah, it is. And well, Aquaman's one of the underwater kingdoms connecting to Aquaman. If you remember that scene, the sound waves from Superman goes around the earth, gathering the attention of different parts, including the underwater kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now I'm ashamed to say that I've only seen the Zack Snyder cut once around the time when it came out, so I'm a little fuzzy on what happens.
Yeah.
And so after the intro, when does the story really pick up?
The story for Justice are you talking about like for the team up?
Yeah, because in this cut, we actually, one of the things that was added that I thought was very nice was the temple that Wonder Woman went to go check out, which gave us more backstory on what was going to happen.
Yeah, because Wonder Woman went to that temple in I'm pretty sure it was in Paris or.
I'm not sure.
I remember it was somewhere. I remember it was somewhere. I think it's Paris. I'm gonna say it's. I'm gonna have to say Paris. I mean, I know that. I mean, there's been. It's a huge film, and I got lost in between.
Yeah, and this film, just all the new stuff that was added into this was very nice.
Yeah,
and so. Codo, what scene do you think was very nice that you thought was good? Like, out of all the new material that we got to see in this cut, what do you think was really good? Like, out of all of them, if you had to pick.
Out of all the scenes in this film, if I were to choose a scene, I say it would be the tunnel fight.
Yeah. I would agree too,
because that's where we get some of the teammates there. I mean, even though Superman hasn't been resurrected yet.
Yeah, and that was another thing. So in this cut, they did this thing that me and my best friend wanted to happen. Where originally Justice League was going to be a 2-parter,
right?
And what me and my best friend wanted to happen was that we wanted a whole film without Superman. To see if the team could work on their own without him. Then the first part ends like they got their butts handed to them. So they're like, okay, we need to get Superman back. Then the part 2 film, like the first half, could be them trying to bring him back so that he can help him take down the threat.
Actually, if you really think about it, that actually would be a good 2-parter idea.
And they kind of did that with this film because. They don't bring back Superman until like almost the 2-hour point, which is about the halfway mark in this film. So they did a good job of having the team fighting, like because in the Whedon cut, I'm not kidding. It's like literally after the first 30 minutes, they immediately want to bring back Superman.
Yeah,
like instantly. Like that was the plan from the get go. I like how in the Zack Snyder cut, bringing it back was never an idea until like halfway through the film. Like they tried fighting, the threat on their own, and they didn't do very high. So now they're like, okay, how about we try bringing it back doing this? And I think that worked very well.
Yeah, I thought that worked pretty well too. And hang on. All right. So Anyway, going into the tunnel fight, I mean, obviously enough, I thought it was a lot better than the original Joss Whedon take.
Because in the Whedon cut, they all just seemed like a bunch of mindless NPCs that were taken down with like 1 or 2 hits. And in Snyder's cut, this army of creatures, if you will, they felt like a genuine threat. Like everybody was struggling. You know?
Exactly. And here's the thing: the Steppenwolf in the tunnel fight was a lot better.
Exactly. And that was another thing that I thought this film did really well was his redesign.
The redesign was a lot better.
Oh, it was
It was a lot better because, my God, I mean, like in the Joss Whedon cut, oh my
he looks
goodness.
so bad. It's like when we were talking about that film, I think
goodness.
I said, like when we got to that point in the Whedon podcast, I believe I said something like he looked like he looked like a goblin.
A goblin. I mean, he looks more like a CGI Viking.
Yeah, he looks like something out of Lord of the Rings.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like the Joss Whedon cut. I feel like they're trying to replicate his design from the New 52, but in the end, the CGI did not help. It was the CGI to me. The CGI did not help.
Like the Whedon cut relied way too much on CGI.
It really did.
In this film, yes, there's CG, but it didn't rely on it too much.
No, it didn't. It's like because with Zack Snyder's Steppenwolf, I mean, he looks like a literal monster.
Yes. Now, before we continue, I would like to say that the best thing about the Zack Snyder cut to me was that now that we had 4 hours, we were able to all introduce the other Justice League members the correct way. They all got the backstory that they really needed. Like when we were first introduced to Flash, he's trying to get a job, and then we see him use his powers to save this girl.
Yeah, Iris
from
West.
being hit by a bus or something.
I think it was more of a car crash.
Yeah, it was. Oh, actually, yeah, it was a car crash. She comes flying through the windshield, and he catches her in the air.
Yeah, and then obviously he didn't get the job. Well, he probably didn't get the job. Anyway.
Yeah, but it was worth a shot, though. Like that says a lot about his character. He's struggling in life. He's all on his own. He's trying to find a job to make a little bit of money, and it shows you that he likes to save people.
And gets to see his dad. He visits his dad in prison,
and we get a lot more backstory on what's going on between them as well.
Mm-hmm.
Finding out why his dad is in jail, and because this film had to introduce Flash,
Aquaman, and Cyborg, and with the Snyder cut, it was done the right way. It was done the right way.
Like Cyborg was the biggest issue with the Whedon
he
cut.
felt like a real character
in this version. Yes, and we got a lot more because like one of my favorite scenes was we see what happened to his mom when they were driving back from the game.
Yeah, the football game,
and it shows you the conflict between him and his dad. His dad values his work more than his own son. He never goes to any of his games, never shows him any attention ever. So that was some good character that we needed to see.
Yeah, that was good. That adds a layer to Cyborg's character, and I mean it really does, especially when he's trying to like use like his powers in the form of a cyborg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think it was very cool how did we get to see how he became Cyborg?
Well, in the car,
did it show?
I'm trying to remember. I remember seeing the car crash
because we see the crash, but I don't remember if we got to see his dad turning him into.
I think we got to see a glimpse of it in Batman vs Superman.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did. It was it was like a security camera.
It was a security camera.
You're right.
Security camera footage, and
trying to think. Yeah, so that was the main thing for me is that all the characters and on Aquaman, I think also got some major fixing in this.
He does,
cut.
Even though he was one of the highlights in the 2017 film.
Yeah, but the 2017 film I thought really ruined him with the dumb fish jokes.
Yeah, that was. I agree. But although I like that one song when he was walking out of that bar with whiskey in his hands. It made him look like a badass.
Like he just chugs the entire ball, smashes it on the deck, and jumps into the water. It's like it looked like it was out of like a music video or something.
I mean, to me, I thought that part made him look like a badass. I thought that was cool. I mean, it's just the song choice. Sometimes it's literally the song choices that can literally help motivate the character.
Yeah, definitely.
Although we get a different song in the Snyder cut, and I mean, cool. It's cool and all, but I mean, if you put the same song in the Snyder cut, I thought, yeah, I thought it would make it look better too. I mean, that's just my 2 cents on that.
Yeah. I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
And another thing that I really liked about this film,
We get to see Willem Dafoe as vocal because his scenes were also cut too.
it's like Whedon, what the heck were you thinking? This is William freaking Dafoe.
I mean,
How the heck do you cut this amazing actor out of your film?
Exactly. It's like
Do you realize-
it's like cutting the green. It's like cutting the Green Goblin from Spider-Man. It's like you're cutting the Green Goblin from Spider-Man No Way Home and not even realizing that he's in the film.
Like, William Dafoe is like one of the greatest actors of all time. How the heck do you cut that? Do you realize who this man is and what he brings to the table in every film he's in? If you got him on your cast list, you're doing it right.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, hey, they did it right for Spider-Man No Way Home.
That is for dang sure.
I mean, yeah, that's like, come on, this guy's amazing. I love Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, this dude was in the Lighthouse, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 1 and 2. He was in
Platoon.
Platoon. Like, this dude's a legend.
This guy is a literal legend, and I think he's also going to be in the Northman film.
Yes, I believe so.
And it's being directed by the same guy who did Lighthouse.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And I mean, he persuades Aquaman to take the trident, or what is it? It didn't look like a trident because of the 5 points. There's like 5 points.
It was some kind of like staff or something. Right?
Yeah, I agree.
Is that what you call it? Like a staff?
Maybe something else. But we'll call it a trident for now. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel
we'll
like
we'll
go with it.
It's close enough. And another thing about this film that I think they did a good job was showing the hints that Wonder Woman likes Batman.
Yeah, it really did hint it at that point.
Because in the Whedon cut, it was the cringiest thing ever.
As if
she walks over and cracks his back for him after that fall that happened, and I just didn't like that. In this cut, in the Zack Snyder's cut, where they accidentally go for the mouse and the computer at the same time, and they're like, "Oh shoot, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that."
Yeah, I mean,
that was way better. That's how people act. That happens.
I mean, it happens. Hey, but the whole back crack thing, Spider-Man No Way Home did a better job with that.
Yeah, and it actually makes sense.
Yeah.
But in the Whedon cut, it's just she's like, "Oh, you need to crack your back for you?"
Yeah, it's just yeah.
It's like, really, guys, really,
yeah, really. Oh my goodness. So, other than that, I mean, at least Bruce Wayne didn't have to throw in a Steve Trevor line in front of Wonder Woman in this Snyder cut.
Yeah, like, I'm glad that scene was taken out, because like that was a very mean move.
That was a mean move that would really get Wonder Woman angry.
Yeah, like that whole thing was stupid. It's like Bruce would never actually do that. He's a good dude.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. I mean,
it's like, yeah, let me walk in front of this widow and mention her dead boyfriend to her.
That's literally crossing the line. And
like, who the heck does that? It's like, yeah, even if you dislike someone, that's that's the lowest point you could get. Like, you're gonna insult this woman after the love of her life died.
I mean, Barry Allen in The Flash accidentally fell on top of Wonder Woman in the Whedon cut,
which I thought was also dumb, because that was another, sexualizing Wonder Woman again. It's like, guys, can you stop over sexualizing your girls in your films?
I mean, I know they did that. They did that in Avengers: Age of Ultron for that one shot.
Yeah, I don't like that. It's like, yes, women are gorgeous, but you're doing it the wrong way. It's like, I just find it gross, in my opinion.
I mean,
there's a better way to make them look beautiful. The way you're doing it is just like, really, dude.
I mean, hey, with Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman's a goddess. A freaking goddess.
Yeah, like Gal Gadot, she's just a queen. Like, she's a great actress.
Yeah.
And also, if you watch her in like interviews, like she's just a incredible human being.
Exactly.
She's so humble. She treats all of her fans like family. Like there's this very awesome video on YouTube where she's at a convention like 2 or 3 years ago, and this little girl dressed up as Wonder Woman walked up to her table.
I remember seeing that somewhere.
And she holds and Godot like leans over the table and holds her hand and talks to her a little bit. It's like it was the cutest thing ever.
That was cute.
Yeah, like she really adores her fans. She treats them like family members, and I gotta really respect her for that.
Speaking of family, how about Wonder Woman's entire Amazon the Amazon warriors. I mean, I would like to can I consider them family too?
I mean, that was her family.
Because her mom, I can't remember her name. I can't remember her mom's name.
I don't have a father. I was brought to life by Zeus.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh well. I mean, that's neat.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean,
okay.
That's neat.
Because here's the thing. The scene where Steppenwolf comes in for the first time to Themyscira.
Mm-hmm.
And literally taking the first mother box and battling against the Amazon army. That battle was intense.
Yeah, because in the first solo Wonder Woman film, they were established as being they were a force to be reckoned with.
They were a force to be reckoned with. Yeah,
like they're amazing fighters, every single one of them. So to see the villain just slaughter all of them, it really shows you like how big a threat he is.
I mean,
he's taking down these fighters without a care in the world.
And don't forget this line where where the entire army have no fear. That quote alone, now that's how you do. That's a bit of girl power, right? Too.
Yeah, like with. Like the Wonder Woman standalone film, when they introduced them and Wonder Woman herself, like they did an excellent job of showing you how I think how women empowerment should be done the right way.
Yeah, and I feel like the same can be said in that film, in the Snyder cut too. Like they really hold their own, even though they were, I guess you could say they were kind of outnumbered. Well, not literally, but when you have like a powerful god being like Steppenwolf, having an army of parademons coming in to attack your land, you better be ready. You better be ready, because in the Joss Whedon cuts, I mean, they were ready, but still, like, underwhelmed. It almost felt underwhelming in that the Whedon cut.
Yeah, in the Whedon cut, when the girls are fighting and all that, it was done very badly. Because the standalone film shows you how powerful these girls were, then it feels like they were nerfed down during the Whedon battle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what nerfed means, right? Where it's like their power was like brought down or something.
Like,
and
they took your power away.
Yeah, like they made them look weaker after they've already been well established that they are excellent fighters. Whedon's like, you know what? I'm just gonna dumb it down a little bit on their empowerment. I'm like, that makes no sense. The previous film just shows you how powerful these girls are. You can't just sequel. On a second thought, they're not so powerful after all. Like, what?
Oh, in the Whedon cuts, right?
In the Whedon cut, yeah. Like, the girls just, they got beaten a little too easily, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I still remember the Snyder cut very well, because it's really, because at the time before the breaking point of where Steppenwolf leaves with the mother box, the entire dome with not only Steppenwolf and some parademons, but also the warriors, the Amazon warriors that Wonder Woman looked up to when growing up. Really, they all sacrificed each other to stop Steppenwolf. That's like that moment alone. Like, why did the original cut? No, not original cut. Well, obviously, original Joss Whedon cut that out. That's a moment, like, to realize, like, they sacrificed each other to protect the mother box.
Yeah, I think Whedon was more focused on just how much action can I cram into 2 hours and not caring too much about the story itself.
Yeah,
I feel like he was more focused on the action.
I mean, the action. I mean,
look, action is nice and all, but you need a story
to go along with
that.
Yeah, I think Joss Whedon and Warner Brothers put too much pressure on Joss Whedon. But like I said about what we know now about Joss Whedon, yeah, it's more on the two of those people.
Yeah,
Warner Brothers and Joss Whedon.
And another good thing that I think Zack Snyder's cut, another good thing he did was we got to see a lot more scenes of Lois mourning Clark's death.
Yeah, we get to see more of that.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed the scene where Martha comes over to visit her at her apartment. They had like a one-on-one talking about Clark and everything.
Yeah, hey,
at
least
I thought that was a very excellent scene.
Well,
very excellent.
Yeah, that was a very excellent scene. At least there was no thirsty line. I mean,
what?
In the original Joss Whedon cut, there was like a thirsty line that Lois Lane and Clark's mom were talking about during a conversation. This was like in the Joss Whedon cut. I mean, it came out so bad, in my opinion. A forced joke.
Yeah.
And speaking of forced jokes, there were definitely a couple of forced jokes from the Whedon cut that did end up in this film too. To my opinion, I think that's what they originally were intended to do for Zack Snyder's cut, but that's just my opinion. But on the one other hand, we even get to see Martian Manhunter for like a couple of scenes. I thought it was just gonna be one, but no, we got two. We got two scenes.
Yeah, and I thought that was a very cool scene. Now, one of the biggest scenes for me was the scene where we get a look at not Doomsday. It was. I believe they were hinting at a world where injustice happened.
Yes.
Where Lois was killed and Clark goes off the deep end.
Especially where now it's just Batman, Cyborg, Deathstroke, Mira, and then the appearance from drum roll, please. The Joker.
Yeah, like, dude, that whole scene with Leto coming back as a Joker, I think they did a better job with him on this time. And the way he was talking about everything, I thought was very nice. Like,
yeah.
Doesn't he reference Jason Todd?
I think he does, yeah.
Like, never send a boy to do a man's job. You saw what happened when you did it. Or something.
Yep, yeah.
So, it was something along those lines. So,
I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, it was something like that.
And look, I'm going back to Mira for a second because I remember in the underwater battle when Steppenwolf came, Mira tried to suck out Steppenwolf's blood.
Yeah.
As if she was like blood bending, but no, underwater blood bending. I'm gonna call it that way.
Uh-huh.
And look, I mean, I am very well aware of I am very well aware of what's going on with Amber. I'm very well aware about the whole Amber Heard situation, but look, I'm setting that aside for now because I'm looking in the mirror, just look into Mira, the Mira character. I mean, she did put up a hell of a fight against Steppenwolf.
Yeah, she really did. Now, this is what I was want to bring up. Was she in the Whedon cut?
Mira?
Yes.
Yes, she was.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Because there was one shot from Mira where that was the shot where she underwater blood bends Steppenwolf's face where blood comes off. Mm-hmm. That was actually cut in the Whedon cut.
Okay.
Because I mean, in my opinion, that was a very intense moment. I was like,
yeah, it was.
She almost killed Steppenwolf. I mean,
yeah,
hey, the film probably would have. The film will probably end right there, but that probably end abruptly.
Yeah, very abruptly.
I mean, at least Aquaman put up a good fight against him, but Steppenwolf gained the upper hand. Yeah, but like I said, look, I'm very well aware of the Amber Heard situation that was going on, but hey, listen, I'm just looking into.
We're just gonna focus on the characters.
On the characters. Look. The actors alone. Look, hey, listen. Not every actor is perfect. I'm gonna leave it like that. Don't you agree?
Yeah, we won't get into like any controversial stuff or anything. We're just talking about the character she played, and that character was pretty unique, I thought.
Yeah, unique character, and hey, And hey, at least later on we get more. At least later on we got all the members of the Justice League to come by. Well, almost all, because there were supposed to be 7.
Yeah, we're missing
one. But hey, Superman. I will say this: having Henry Cavill back on board as Superman. I mean, that was awesome. I do miss the John Williams Superman theme. Hey, I will say this: best superhero theme from John Williams that John Williams has ever created for Superman. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I second that, and I think this film did a way better job with Superman. Like, there's another important point that I wanted to talk about. It's like, okay, I got a question for you. Why did you cut all the scenes of Clark with the black suit?
Actually, that's the question I want to know. Was it because
like that was so awesome when he's walking around the ship and he finds the black suit? Like, come on, that was so cool.
You could have added.
How can you cut that?
I mean, he has the original suit on from the Man of Steel films. I mean, hey, I wouldn't mind that. I mean, because there were definitely 2 scenes that were cut from the 2017 film. Like that scene, those 2 scenes could have at least put in something good, but. What am I supposed to do? But what am I supposed to do with the what am I supposed to do with the CGI mustache?
Yeah, that scene was so dumb.
I mean, that was like literally a dumb move, and the internet had a field day on it.
Yeah, that whole scene was extremely embarrassing.
I mean, the internet went so far that even Deadpool 2 referenced that in the teaser trailer.
Yeah, for the film. That's what I was going to bring up. Now. That joke in Deadpool 2 was for the trailer was hilarious when Deadpool's like, "Wait, why didn't you finish the CG? It's not like we're trying to remove a mustache here or anything."
Screw it, I'll do it myself.
I do it myself. That was hilarious.
That was hilarious. And oh man, look, the scenes with Superman and the Snyder Cut was a lot better. Well, we're definitely a lot better.
Yeah, like Superman was way better developed in every way in this film. And it was way better.
At least he didn't toss Batman around like a rag doll.
Yeah, that was stupid. Like the fight at the statue was perfect in the Snyder Cut.
And Tom Hulkenberg, Junkie XL's music was spot on. I will say this.
Yes.
And look, I give respect to Danny Elfman for at least trying to put in music for the 2017 film, but it did not really hold up. I mean, hey, I will say this: I love the Superman callbacks from John Williams.
Yes,
I like that. I do like that. I mean, I miss it so much, but hey, Tom Hulkenberg and Hans Zimmer. Hey, they're awesome. All the composers are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I love them. But anyway, at least Batman didn't break his back.
And I'm sorry, what was that?
At least Batman didn't break his back.
Yeah. Oh man, I was just getting ready to bring that up. That whole scene. When he's getting up, he's just like, "Oh, yep, I broke something."
Something's definitely bleeding. I mean,
I wanted to slam my head off the chair in front of me in the theater room. It's like, oh my god, enough with these terrible jokes.
Are you kidding?
They're not funny.
Yeah, Joss Whedon, those jokes are not funny. Some are funny, but not really.
Oh my gosh, just like it hurts your brain. My brain physically hurts.
I mean,
just talking about it.
I mean, hey, if you want a mind trip, I could definitely call Doctor Strange I could call Doctor Strange my Sorcerer Supreme of cinema films.
Maybe next time.
Okay. Well, I got hey, I got a sling ray of my own.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, anyway, at least Lois Lane shows up. And I think Alfred too.
Actually, Superman. Okay, during the final battle, Superman wasn't there yet. He actually stopped by Wayne Manor, and that's when.
But I was talking about
Alfred's
during the. I was talking about when Superman was fighting the Justice League.
No, I do not believe Alfred was there.
Yeah,
no.
I know the original actor who played. What's his name? I forgot his name, but he was one of the original actors who played. what's the photographer's name? I forgot his name. Oh my goodness, I forgot his name. I got to fact check.
Are you talking about Jimmy Olsen?
Yes, Jimmy Olsen. Jimmy Olsen, the original Jimmy Olsen actor from the original Superman, made a cameo appearance in this film.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember Jimmy Olsen because I binged the entire Smallville show, which is a Superman Origins TV show, which is very good, by the way. It's 10 seasons. I highly recommend it. It's a very excellent show.
I'm pretty sure that was him. I'm very sure. Yes, it was Jimmy. Yes, it was Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because this universe's Jimmy Olsen was shot in the head after being in Batman vs. Superman for like 2 minutes. Literally, the minute he shows up, he gets shot. Just like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but anyway, on top of that, I mean, at least I don't have to worry about CGI. No, not CGI. Well, obviously, yeah, but a obvious green screen between Lois Lane and Clark Kent. I mean, look. I mean, look. I'm looking back a year now. I mean, I don't see that in the. Well, I can barely see it because obviously, but when you're looking at the 2017 film, it's obvious. Look, you're standing out in the middle of a freaking field, and yet you put a green screen out there. It looks like you're trying to and you're barely rendering it all together. No, you can see it. You can see the green screen. I mean, what the hell? You could go out to an open field in Illinois. Heck, you can even go into the middle of a cornfield if you have to.
Yeah, it's like if you want to film farm scene, just come over here to Illinois. There's cornfields for miles.
I mean, yeah. I mean, look, we're surrounded by cornfields, and yet you put a green screen there.
Yeah.
Unless there's a battle, which I wouldn't mind, a background battle. Hey, I wouldn't mind that. But literally, there's nothing going on in the background.
I will always choose practical sets over CG any day of the week. I hate green screens. It's so films today are relying on that way too much. Build real sets or use real locations.
Some of it can work. I mean, here's the thing. Some can work. I mean, it could work sometimes. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
But when you use it all the time, prequel Star Wars films, it's so obvious. Can we please have some actual sets, please?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, but that scene with Lois Lane and Clark Kent, Superman, in the Joss Whedon cut with that obvious green screen.
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell?
It was so bad.
That was so bad. I mean, especially with the CGI mustache. And in my opinion, come on, cornfields. You could go to different cornfields to film that scene. Instead of inserting an obvious green screen.
I am a 22-year-old junior college student, and I feel like I could have shot that scene better than a decades experienced director. I think I could have filmed that better.
I even feel bad as Zack Snyder was even credited in the 2017 film.
They shouldn't even have credited him because you guys literally reshot the entire thing. It's like this is not his vision.
I mean, they reshot 80% of that film.
They used 2 scenes that Zack filmed. Seriously, why are you crediting him? This is not his vision. You guys retconned his entire vision.
Even the flashback battle with Steppenwolf against the army of the Amazons, Atlanteans, all the tribes of men. I mean, you want to argue about that one too?
Well, now was that used in Snyder's cut?
I
don't remember.
In Snyder's cut, they had Darkseid.
Oh, that's right.
They had Darkseid, but they had Steppenwolf. In my opinion, I mean, bad CGI aside, I feel like having Steppenwolf in the flashback battle, I feel like it would add another layer to his character. Because Steppenwolf's goal was to retrieve the mother boxes and redeem himself so he can come back home to his homeworld of Apocalypse.
Yeah, because we can relate to him on that. He just wants to go home, and he's doing whatever he has to do it. And I'm pretty sure we can relate to that because we always miss home sometimes.
Yeah, don't we all? I mean, I feel like, in my opinion, they could have switched it up, but, hey, I mean, what can you do about it? But on top of that, you get a pretty awesome short fight between Ares and Darkseid. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was very.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Or you could have probably put Steppenwolf in the Snyder cut for that flashback battle. It still would have been awesome either way. But
yeah,
still.
I agree.
But still, bloody. Everything was bloody in that film.
Yeah.
That R-rated was definitely deserved.
Yeah, it's like AC/DC. If you want blood, you got it.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Okay, well, anyway, let's cut to the final battle.
Actually, before we do that, final battle, because there is a very big scene that was one of my favorites. Now, it is where the Flash does his time travel move.
That's right.
And that whole scene made the hairs on my arm stand up. What a moment. That was... Talking about it doesn't do it justice. You need to see it for yourself.
Yeah, see it for yourself. You all need to see this for yourself. So, if you want to talk about a scene like that done justice for a character, watch it.
Oh man, it's like if Flash doesn't prove to you in that moment that he is a dang good superhero, I don't know. That was legendary.
I still consider that to be a legendary sequence to this day.
Yeah, because he did that whole thing thinking he might not come back. He risked everything.
He barely got killed. He got shot. Almost, literally barely got killed.
Yeah, he got shot in the leg, right?
Actually, I think it was his stomach or side, one of his sides.
Yeah,
probably.
but he was hurt very bad, and he literally had to push himself to like literally his breaking point to bring everybody back. Like he gave it 110%.
And the fact is, Darkseid, Desaad, and Granny Goodness were there, already destroying the world with the anti-life equation from the mother boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And my God, seeing Darkseid, Granny Goodness, and Desaad, damn. Oh, damn. Those are forces to be reckoned with. This puts Thanos. This puts Thanos to shame.
Yeah, it's like Thanos had to bring it to you, pal. You may have just been topped.
Yeah, I mean, look at this Darkseid's design. It's just like he's about ready to shoot his laser beams out.
Imagine like the gauntlet glove, like it gets a new stone. There's a 7. It's like now a boss fight can be whatever I want it to be.
Oh. And you know what? I do want to see a fight between Thanos and Darkseid.
Yeah,
that should happen. That should happen.
Like quote Deadpool, one big CGI fight coming up.
Yes. Anyway, I mean the final battle between the members of the Justice League and Steppenwolf. That was a much better fight compared to Joss Whedon's.
Yeah, I really
like.
Here's the thing. Did it drive you crazy with those stupid scenes where Flash and Superman were having a contest to see how many people they could save?
Yes, it distracted me.
We spend what feels like 20 minutes seeing Flash rescue this random family in this truck trying to drive away from the battle. He saves them. He's like all proud about it. He looks over. He sees Superman carrying a building.
Yeah, carrying a building like carrying a building like a boss, and just like that. Like, look, I had to add that in. Like a boss, right?
Yeah, like a boss. Yeah,
but not in that type of boss way.
No,
according to the writing.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So, honestly, I mean, hey, Steppenwolf was at least fighting back.
Yes.
I mean, he was fighting back. Even at one point, go towards Wonder Woman, telling her, "I watched your island burn. Your sisters begging for their lives, as did your mother." That line alone, like, no, like, yeah, he got you.
Yeah,
he got you. He got you there.
And also, can you please talk about how, like, even with Superman, they really had to fight a lot because. In the Whedon cut, when everybody's fighting, Superman just flies in after like 2 hits. The main villain's down for the count.
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely down for the count in this one. I mean,
but here's the thing though: in the Snyder cut, the battle felt like it took a long time, even with Superman.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, hey,
they really
at least he
had to push themselves to take him down. Like it wasn't like. Oh, Superman walks in, boom, boom, we're done. It's over, guys. It's over.
Hey, at least Superman's not bothering anybody.
Yes.
That line was cringy in the Snyder cut. No, not Snyder cut. Whedon cut.
Yeah. You need to We need to like make a tally list for the amount of cringy, like awful lines and jokes in the Whedon cut.
Yeah, if we ever do another episode, if we ever do another episode about Justice League, this will probably be one of them.
Like imagine this: a drinking game. You have to take a shot every time you hear a bad joke or a terrible line in the Whedon cut.
Mm-hmm.
You would probably die by the end of the movie. With the amount of
Ooh,
horrible
yeah.
jokes that are in that.
So many jokes in that film. I mean, there were definitely a few jokes in
I
the
don't think there's
Snyder
enough
cut.
booze in the world to drain to cover the amount of awful jokes in the Whedon
Yeah.
cut.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
we
anyway.
could roast that all day long.
But anyway, I mean, part of Steppenwolf's helmet came off from Superman's laser beams.
Yes.
Batman was just like going out fighting parademons. Better
Yeah.
fighting skills, I will say.
Yeah, the scenes with him are way better, and it actually felt like he was doing something, like he was actually contributing to the team. Like all the teammates, like the entire team felt equal.
Entire team felt equal.
Like it felt like everybody was weak except for Superman and Wonder Woman. They felt like the only two in the Whedon cut that felt like they were actually doing something.
I mean, Aquaman did something at least.
Yeah,
Aquaman,
kinda.
kind of. Well, same with Cyborg, but yeah, Cyborg was like trying to get the mother boxes.
yeah.
But at least at the very end, they were able to stop Steppenwolf. But it's just the final blow. The final blow was really Aquaman coming from behind, impales Steppenwolf. Superman punching Steppenwolf through the portal with a decapitated head that Wonder Woman just did. And the finishing touch, Darkseid steps on him. Hey, they didn't call Steppenwolf for nothing.
And on that note, I'm out of here.
Oh yeah. Oh. Okay.
I'm done. I'm retiring from podcasts. That joke. After that, I'm retiring.
Why? Because Darkseid steps on Steppenwolf.
I'm like, I'm just like in disbelief.
All right.
Right.
Okay. Let me
Oh,
cheer.
boy.
Here, let me cheer you up. I told you, Steppenwolf would fail. Just the quote from Zod, looking at Darkseid. But it's the moment.
It's like they didn't have much faith in Steppenwolf in the first place.
Yeah,
like, it
but-
kind of felt like they weren't really betting too much on him coming out victorious.
But at least Darkseid at least admits to Zod that Steppenwolf failed. But at the very end, Darkseid is ready to do the old ways.
That's right.
Ready the Armata. We'll use the old ways. He walks to the other side along with Granny Goodness and Desaad. While all the parent demons were bowing towards Darkseid, you could definitely tell they really, really, really respect their leader.
Very. That was made very clear.
That made it very clear. That really puts in an intimidating presence for Darkseid.
Yes. Now, so that scene when they were talking about that stuff you just mentioned, they're obviously setting up for a sequel, which we'll probably not see now because DC's kind of like they're kind of doing like a redo a little bit.
Yeah, they're redoing, and Warner Brothers, as of now, Warner Brothers, like I feel like they're making too many bad decisions as of now. I mean, and look, I'm looking forward to Aquaman 2, the upcoming
Flash movie.
and hey, Black Adam.
Yes, that looks very, very interesting.
I'm looking forward to those films. I am looking forward to those films, including Shazam, Fury of the Gods. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, I actually.
But I
enjoyed
feel
that.
like Warner Brothers, as of now, they're really holding back so much.
well,
Not really, but like when you think about it, the looking back at the Zack Snyder cut 1 year later, this is a film that we really, as fans, demanded to see.
Yeah, and it was the version that it should have been.
It probably should have been. I mean, you can actually cut out, you can trim down a little bit of it, and we probably would still respect it, at the very least.
Yeah, but this cut tells a very excellent story.
It did.
With way better developed characters, and it showed what a good team is supposed to be.
Yeah, because if you're gonna tell if you're literally like cut half of the story out without even knowing who these characters are, we would really not like this film at all.
Yeah, because they didn't have much of a choice. Because I feel like the Justice League should have been put on hold. Because what they should have done was, so Superman and Wonder Woman both got a solo film. Batman should have gotten his own film. Aquaman should have gotten his own film first.
Mm-hmm.
And same with Flash and Cyborg. They all should have had solo films first and then do Justice League.
Yeah, that
should have been the correct way to do it, because now this film had a big task of introducing like 2 or 3 big characters in a short amount of time.
Yeah, I totally agree.
But Zack made it work in this cut.
Yeah, he was able to make it work. And look, he's not a perfect director. He's not Steven Spielberg or Martin Scorsese or James Cameron
Or James Mangold.
Yeah, thanks. This is Zack Snyder's own take. I mean, it's not anybody's take. This is his take.
And we got to see the version that he wanted us to see. And 1 year later, I think this film holds up extremely well.
It really does.
I think it's going to hold up for a very long time.
I mean, it will on HBO Max.
Like if I was a kid right now during these times, I'd be watching it all the time. It's a good film.
It's a really good film. It's not a perfect film.
It's not perfect. Then again, most films aren't perfect.
Yeah, not all films are perfect. But look, people want to hate on this film, they can hate on this film all they want. I mean, if then people like it, they like it. That's totally fine. I mean,
at least we have the choice now where we can choose.
Yeah, and
do you like the Whedon cut better or Snyder?
And
we got to see both versions. Now fans can really decide for themselves which one they like.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be future films where they might try to go in that direction. Like, you get the original version, but now you might get the director's cut.
Yeah, director's cuts have been a thing for a long time, because like a lot of my favorite films, I like the director cuts better. Like Aliens, one of my favorite movies of all time. That film there's a director's cut for it that was released in like the early it was released in like 2003. The original film came out in 1986.
Right.
And that film had an extra 40 minutes of new material, and it helps the film so much. It gives Ellen Ripley a lot more backstory that we really needed.
The same could be said with the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit trilogy, because those films got extended cuts as well.
Yeah, and I think Lord of the Rings, all the extended cuts versions they're way more superior.
Yeah.
For fans of the books, the director's cuts are superior.
I agree. And hey, it's like you can pick your poison thing. Like which works out better. Like what works better, what doesn't work. But looking back at Zack Snyder's Justice League right now, it really does hold up.
Yeah,
it holds up still.
Yeah, it holds up very well. It's an excellent film. If you haven't seen it yet, you can actually buy it on Blu-ray in your local Walmart.
Yeah.
And it's a great flick. I would highly recommend watching it. It does all the characters justice, and it's awesome that we finally got to see it.
I agree.
And I hope we get more chances like this in the future. I hope that more film companies take risks and release director's cuts of films, because it's the version the director wanted the viewers to see.
Yeah. Well, anyway, hey, this will wrap up right here, and this will wrap up here today for Codo Cinema.
Yeah, and I just want to say, Mark, thank you very much for inviting me on this episode.
Yeah.
And for everybody listening in, it is Friday, and we are going to be leaving for spring break. So
Codo Cinema is going to take a week off for spring break. So Codo Cinema will return Codo Cinema will return to record another episode on March. I'm going to have to say, if I'm going to fact check this, March. I'm pretty sure it's going to be March 20-something. March 20-something. It's got to be, March 23rd. We're going to record another episode. Now, for those of you who have listened to the B-roll from me and Marshall Mathers, we were talking about the different films. Like, we talked about taking out The Godfather. Talk about The Godfather. We mentioned that we were going to take out The Godfather for the film topic. But the thing is, looking into the other list of films, there's definitely been a few films that I feel like I want to talk about, because I am coming close to graduating this semester. So I thought I put in a couple of film choices of my own. So Godfather would be a good choice. So for March 23rd, March 23rd, we'll be recording The Godfather.
And with the film being 50 years old this year, Codo Man, I thought would be an excellent topic to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the other topics you will be discussing, we will be inviting. There's an episode planned down the road where we will be inviting another friend. His name is Rob, and we will be talking about either Shawshank Redemption
or A Few Good Men. Although that has not yet been set in stone.
Yes,
but
it's in movie terms in the development stage right now.
We're still in the development stage of some of these films, but for those who have mentioned, we pretty much mentioned Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy, including Andrew Garfield and Venom. I made the decision to not have those as film topics because we have mentioned, we have literally mentioned Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield a lot in the Spider-Man No Way Home film review.
And Mark talked to me about it, and I think it'd be very important that we drop those topics because we talked about enough Marvel stuff as is, and plus, one of us might be starting our own podcast next year, and.
Right.
I think the Raimi trilogy, along with the Andrew Garfield films and the Venom films, could be saved for future episodes for someone else.
Right, for someone else. And we might also throw in a couple of other MCU films, possibly from Phase 4 in the up-and-coming episodes. But
and also a topic that I'm very excited about personally is that we might be talking about the 25th anniversary of the Titanic film by James Cameron.
That's right. I mean, that date might move around somewhere, but that film topic, yes.
And the anniversary will be, and the 110th anniversary of the actual Titanic sinking will be happening on April 14th through the 15th. So we might wait until then to do the podcast. Like I said, just in the development stage right now.
It's in the development stage.
We should get around to that soon.
We should be able to get around to that soon. But hey, sometimes the film topic that we may talk about may come out a little sooner than later.
Yeah, so that marks the end of this episode. Talking about Justice League Snyder Cut 1 year later. Like I said, this film changed history with fans, demanding something to be released, and we got it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a lot of fun talking about it. And I just want to say that you listening in, I don't know when, maybe you'll be listening to this in the future, whatever time it is. I just want to say that you are doing well and that you are accomplishing very well in life.
And to the students who are listening, we brought Jackson Bear on board for the Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 3, Part 3. At the end of the day, for the students who are listening, hey, we're all students.
Yes, and I just want to say that if you are listening this around for your spring break, I just want to say that you have an excellent spring break. Be sure to take some time to have fun with your family and your friends, and just relax. I say you've earned it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I feel like the upload of this might be uploaded sometime after break, so we might have I feel like the upload might take a little while because obviously we're all going to be on break, and we're probably going to be at home in different locations. So
yes.
So this episode the episode upload might take a little while to be uploaded. Probably not until after spring break, but I know Marshall Mathers is not on board for this episode. I mean, I didn't know if anybody would. I don't know if Christian or Marshall were interested to be on board. I know Marshall Mathers mentioned it in the previous episode about Justice League. But Marshall, if you're listening to this, we got your back.
Yeah, absolutely. And Marshall should be joining us for future episodes down the road. He might have gotten busy. Maybe he already went home for break. We're not sure. But whatever he is, we got your back. We will give you an awesome shout out.
Yeah, well, Marshall, huge shout out to you. Shout out to Marshall Mathers. I mean, hey, you also brought out some good movies to talk about as well.
Yeah, he's been excellent at helping us pick out good film topics to talk about. The dude's a walking archive of facts about film, and he's given us a lot of very useful information to use.
And of course, his use of the Mandarin.
Yes, very nice.
Very
nice addition to this podcast.
Of course, coming out of me. Yes, that is right. Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme of cinema films.
I thought we said we would discuss this later.
Yeah, but you think I wouldn't? Yeah, but you thought I wasn't gonna cameo. You thought I was gonna cameo in this episode. Yeah.
You have a sequel coming out in May.
I mean, Doctor Strange. I'm looking forward to the sequel. That's very nice of you. Well, I just want to pop by. That's why.
Okay, in this instance, we'll let it slide. Go ahead. Take it from here.
All right. So even though the Mandarin has mentioned me as more of a retcon in the previous episode, since my reveal, hey, sometimes it's nice to talk about different films as well. Don't you agree? Wait a minute, weren't you used to be Thanos or something at one point?
Yeah, in some other reality, but unfortunately, he's not answering my calls, so I couldn't invite him in. So I'm all on my own here.
That's fair enough, because I also have the Time Stone.
True.
Well, anyway, this is Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme of cinema films. I have already come to bargain, and now now I must head out. So
I swear, if he keeps entering these podcasts, I'm gonna have a serious talk with him later.
Wait, you're talking about Doctor Strange. I'm Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm Doctor Strange.
All right, so Strange, I think we're reaching the end here. You want to give us an excellent closing?
Oh sure, yeah. So thank you for tuning into Codo Cinema. I'm your host Mark Codo, aka Codo Man, also known as Doctor Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme of cinema films.
And I am also Christian Taylor / Thanos. Now reality can be whatever I want it to be.
And a few other reality characters.
Yes.
All right, remember to watch movies and stay positive.